What is going on, my good people? We are here for the September USFA League of Address, or State of Address, whatever you want to call it. We got to answer all these questions here for you, along with take caring of some of the back end stuff coming up for the draft. The draft lottery is coming, and we got to talk a little bit, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it. Got the homie Caboose here in the chat with me. We got to talk about some stuff. How you feeling, big dog? Season 8 is over.
I'm feeling good. A lot of work to do, so just slowly try to chug away at that.
Most def. I'm gonna do some adjusting here to the sound just to make sure that we can hear everything. But we could go ahead and get this thing kick started. What's the first start of business here?
So I want to just go over the off-season schedule for everyone really quick. Make sure everyone was on the same page. We did post it a little bit earlier on the 27th of August, but for those who may have missed it or just may not know how to read, like Turks, we will walk through it very quickly. So we are on Monday, September 4th, and for pretty much the next week, there was not a whole lot going on. The 6th of September, free agency will open. Teams will be allowed to contact you up until that. In September, this upcoming Saturday. Say again? Oh, sorry. Awards are coming up on the 9th of September, this Saturday. So be sure to keep an eye out for that, as well as the Season 9 schedule reveal will come out on Sunday, September 10th. We'll probably do a little schedule reveal show and reveal the whole thing all at once. Nothing really going on for the rest of the week. Monday the 11th through Friday the 15th. It's just a lot of work. Saturday, September 16th and Sunday, September 17th will be the USFA entry draft. Rounds 1 through 3 will take place on the 16th. Rounds 4 through 7 will be on the 17th. Trading will also open on the 16th, so all these trades I'm working on processing will be completed on the 16th. After that, nothing too spectacular coming out for the next couple days. On the 20th of September, team finances are due for all of our team owners and GMs. Please make sure that you have your finance sheet ready for inspection on that day. I will be coming back to you within a day or two of that to getting you feedback on what needs to be fixed. Everything does need to be fixed before the start of the season on the 20s.
Great to hear. A lot of things happening here the off season. A lot of back end stuff that we got to take care of. So, as you heard, there's a lot of things going on. So please be patient with us. As you already know, it's a 3-man crew.
Sucks.
It's a 3-man crew up here doing most of the legwork. So if you just be patient with us, we're going to work with you. And yeah, keep up. We're going to be doing a lot of things.
My internet cut out again?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay. Season 8 Pro Bowl Saturday, September 23rd, and then Wednesday. We're going to be this season doing Wednesday through Saturday, so we're not competing with the NFL for airtime. But Wednesday, September 27th will be the start of Week 1. So, and that will be the entire off-season schedule for you.
gonna be a fun ride for sure. I can't wait to see what happens in the draft, the Pro Bowl. You already know we're going back to Axis for it. I already have the teams prepped. I just got to get the actual names and the actual attributes ready to go, and then we can get that running as well. Shout out to the Axis team. And yeah, going to be a fun ride. Anything else you need to mention on that side?
Uh, I believe that's all the important things for the off season. Lots to take care of, lots to get done. So, I do believe though we have the draft lottery to take care of. So if you wouldn't mind flipping over to that really quick.
Let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't mad at you, homie. Do your thing. Go ahead and flick over to it right about now. And as you can see right there, we got everything ready to go. You see the weights there for the actual lottery. Gonna be a fun ride as always. You got to make sure that the teams that didn't do its best, they got the best chance to get the number one pick. And as you can see, all the way to the back end, number six, the last team, well, as per record, to get eliminated. And they got a 5% chance. New York got a 33% chance to get it. The new teams, New Jersey and Toronto, they're rocking the 15% chance. Pittsburgh has the second best chance with the 23%. And number five, right there, number nine, Anchorage Snow Devils, trying to get their team back into the mix.
And it is important to note next season, these percentages will change for the middle two teams because Toronto and New Jersey did not participate in the last season. They are being given equal odds. Next season, it will change to an 18 and 12% chance.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure, for sure. And I guess without anything else to say, we can go ahead and generate that order and we can see who gets what. Let's go ahead and get into it. And there you go. We have our six teams. And do we start with number six, boss man?
Yes, we will start with number 6. The sixth overall pick in the Season 9 USFA entry draft will belong to.
The Tacoma Eruption. They'll have the number six pick going into the upcoming draft.
All right. The number 5 pick in the Season 9 USFA entry draft belongs to.
The New Jersey Battalion. So they moved down a little bit there. That means someone's going up.
That means the Anchorage pick, which belongs to St. Louis, is on the rise. The number 4 pick in the Season 9 USFA entry draft will belong to.
Ooh, that's tough right there. The Pittsburgh Roughnecks fall to 4 after having the second best chances. Interesting.
Okay.
That means St. Louis is pretty happy right now. No giveaway, Turks. No giveaway. If I didn't announce it, don't do it. But what's going on, Turks? How
Yep.
you doing?
Um, I cut out again. The third pick in the Season 9 USFA entry draft belongs to.
It will go to the Anchorage Snow Devils, getting in the top 3. Had the fifth or had the second to last worst odds there, and they moved up really nicely.
So that means it is the New York Mafia and the Toronto Wraiths in contention for the first overall pick.
You know, do
And the first overall pick in the Season 9 USFA entry draft will belong to.
it will belong to the Toronto Wraiths. That is insane. They moved from number 4, actually technically 3, since they were tied with New Jersey, and they're gonna get the number 1 pick in the next draft. As New York will slide back from pick 1 all the way to pick 2, which is still a really good pick from where they are. And here's your order here, folks. Toronto starts it out, then New York, Anchorage, which will be taken by St. Louis. Pittsburgh will be number 4. New Jersey will be 5. Tacoma is 6. And then we'll have to finish out the other 12 teams. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they finished out in their record.
Yeah, so the first round will go from start to finish here. It'll go Toronto, New York, St. Louis via Anchorage, Pittsburgh, and then New Jersey, Tacoma, Tampa Bay, Arizona via Dallas, Anchorage via St. Louis, Charlotte, and then Huntington Beach. It is important to note that rounds 2 through 7 are just reverse order of standings. The lottery will have no impact on that. The only impact it will have is because Toronto placed above New Jersey, they will be above New Jersey in all subsequent picks. So instead, yeah.
I like to see it. I like to see it. Looks like Ryan Davis throwing out some channel points to get 100 TPE there for season 9. Already coming off the contract as well. Good job, big homie. But congrats there to Toronto. You got the number 1 overall pick, and now you got some thinking to do here going into the draft. But you still have a lot of things to talk about.
Absolutely. One thing that we are looking at is we were going to go to a company called Shadow for just basically setting up a server to get more streamers. That's not really going to work out anymore. We are now looking at getting a individual desktop that we can set up to kind of replicate a server for us. But either way, next season we're hoping to have some extra people be able to sim.
That would be nice for sure.
Yeah. Stack, I don't know if you have anything.
Well, in regards to that, it's a pretty simple setup where we're going to plan on making a login available to whoever is going to be streaming, and from there they'll have access to the bandwidth of the computer that we'll be eventually getting. So you don't have to worry about, like using your own internet for it. We're going to be streaming completely off of that one. It'll be off of my personal internet here, which is on 1 gig. So we got the best of the best available in the areas to make that happen. And yeah, like once you have the login, you'll be able to set up the game as normal, upload it, get your recording on, and then at that point, we'll just connect with whoever is going to be doing commentary. Then you set it up in the Discord, and then kind of just go from there. It's a pretty simple concept. I'm still looking for that particular PC that we'll be using, but I'll be keeping Caboose up in the know-how on that side. But once we get it, it'll be up to me to set it up, and then we'll be able to have some more flexibility to get these games out for you. Because as you know, it's going to be 6 games a week as opposed to 5. I got a lot of time invested in other things as well, so I want to make sure that the games keep on rolling. And of course, I'm going to be doing as many as I can, regardless of that. So just keep that in mind. We're going to be looking out for the league as a whole, and once we get everything set up, it's going to be a fun ride for sure.
For sure. I am open to taking some questions at this time. I don't know if there is necessarily anything that I have. I really just kind of go over the off-season schedule.
I don't see anything recently within the admin questions, but I know there was a lot since the last time we've done it. I've done the state of address, so maybe we can scoot back a month or so, and then I kind of just go from there.
Sure. Let me see.
Let me see. That was a while ago. Well, one player said he
let's
didn't
see.
know I had the contract the whole time. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Yeah. My bad. Well, not even my bad. It ain't my fault. I ain't do that. But where can we see what all is in the player store? I believe you answered that in there. So I believe
Yeah, most of these have been answered already, so been
yeah.
kind of keeping up with them.
Yeah. That's all of the questions that we currently have here. I don't see anything in the chat quite yet. Let me see. No, not the chat right now. But yeah, I'm
I
talking.
will point out, we are looking for more people to get into ownership. The owner's looking for volunteers in that one. Well, not volunteers; it's a paid position. We're looking for technical employees to do that for us. So, if you're interested in ownership, you're watching this or whatever, and want to check it out, uh, well, advise you to go to our website and put in an application under the ownership section in there, and we'll get back to you.
Most definitely. And as you already know, still looking for people taking out the jobs as well. We can still use more commentary people. If you know some guys in other leagues that's doing commentary, hit them up, see if they're interested. Especially with stats. We could talk about that a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
So as you know, all the stats people, it was a a struggle to say the least in regards to keeping it up to date week by week, game by game. But with the new website, I'll let you know right now, it is 50 times easier to get them out. The easier it is for you to actually do it while the game is running, that'll make it a lot easier for you. But you can very much put all the stats for both teams in that one game by one person. If we have enough people, we can always like delegate that to a player or to a user. But until then, if we have like a solid crew of people to actually do that, you can put in both team stats on that particular game. And we'll talk about that a little bit more as we get closer to more games coming out and all that good stuff. But just let you know, you
Yeah.
won't have to worry about the Google Forms anymore and all that stuff. And trying to go back and telling me to fix it because you didn't put it in all the way or something like that. So it's going to be a lot easier on that side. Shout out to Caboose again for the amazing website. It's been a blessing ever since we got it in, even though it's been a curse putting all the stuff in from season one all the way up till now, and we're still setting up for season 9 stuff, putting in the rosters. But we're working on that. It's slowly but surely becoming exactly what we need, and I'm happy for that. And if you have any interest in that or in updating uh commentary, media, of course, those are the four main pillars there for the jobs. Hit us up. Hit First Spray up for updating, me for stats. uh Bug the hell out of Caboose for anything else, I guess. So yeah.
Pretty much. I got one more thing. The Community Service Award is being voted on right now. If you have a nomination in the league announcements right now, there is a form for you to submit your nominee for the Community Service.
Kind of cut out of the last part, but I think we got it. Yeah, shout out to the Community Service Award for sure. A lot of active users that really deserve to be it, and I already put my pick in. I think I made a
Okay, I'm
pretty
back.
I think I made a pretty good one. Welcome back. And yeah, that was pretty much
Oh,
it
thank
though.
you.
Like show some love to that. Please vote in for that as one of my favorite awards to come out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is a live show, so. But yeah, unless anyone here in the chat has questions, we'll give it a minute or two for that, and then we will sign it off as my Ravens kill the Jags.
Yeah, looking like that right now. Actually, I do have a question for you. One thing
Okay.
that the website doesn't have stat wise is with the drops and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to kind of like go on our own right and just like post in the channel how many drops someone had? How should we differentiate for that going into the season?
I think there's. I need to look at it again. I'm thinking, let me just pull it up here since I've got it up. If we go to the stats,
It's a good way to help differentiate, between the B type receivers
yeah,
and the A's to see if who's actually catching the football. But that haven't seen a way to actually make that possible on the site. Maybe we'll
here,
find
I'm
it.
looking right now. Hold on. Where do I find the stats? Stats. Settings. Players. No. Yes. So for receiving drops, we could make it so that 3-point conversions or 3-point attempts, which don't exist, but we could make those drops or something like that. One of those things that don't necessarily exist, as long as we know that that's drops.
Well, that's actually a pretty good one because we know that 3 points don't exist, and if they're dropping the football, that means the catch doesn't exist either.
True. So perhaps something like that. We'll kind of probably put it up to the teams out there, the representatives, see what they think.
Got to make that happen for sure. But I don't think there's anything else. I think we covered pretty much everything.
All right.
Cool. So,
Well,
what do you think?
no. I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by.
You broke up again. I don't know if you was gonna say something else.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
You can go. Yeah, we're good here.
I got you. Go. So, yeah, thanks again for stopping by. If you have any more questions, you already know where to go. Outside of our DMs, of course, you got the admin questions channel there for any other further questions. But best of luck for all 12 teams going into season number 9. Once again, shout out to our new squads, New Jersey and Toronto coming into the mix. We already got over the linemen as well, I think, right? Did we talk about the linemen over this or?
Oh, no, what we didn't. Well, I'll run through that really quick. Even though we did talk about it. We talked about it in the wild cards or something. No, yeah, the wild cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about. So it is in the chat as well already. So if you haven't seen, we can definitely get that back up for you. So shout out to all you guys.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and cut this one off. Thanks again for stopping by, and for your boy Caboose, it's your boy Stacks, and we out here. Ah.